Morning, sunshine here, pretty over at the horizon. I haven't looked at the temperature, but probably in the 40s today. It's welcome. The ice on the driveway has melted. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture. Sit in a chair or lie on your back. In a chair, both sit bones planted evenly and firmly, knees hip width apart, bent at 90 degrees with the feet flat on the floor and the toes forward. On your back, maybe your bed or the floor, maybe the sofa or your recliner kicked back. Your legs uncrossed and your arms comfortably at your side with your palms up. Just be comfortable. Gently lift your chest and notice how your chin moves back towards your neck and you open that pathway so that blood and air and nerve impulses and energy can flow more easily from your brain to your body, from your body to your brain. And then softness. Oh, make this so much a part of your daily process, not just once, but several times during the day. Just do a quick checkpoint, Charlie, and feel the tension that builds and release it. Release it by starting with your scalp and quickly letting it release and relax and slide separate from your bony skull. And your ears seem to lower as it releases. And around the back of your head, over the bump, the occipital ridge and puddle at the base. Across your forehead, soft, droops, and your eyebrows droop and the eyelids release. And your cheeks are heavy, and inside your mouth, your tongue is warm and soft and heavy. And then your jaw drops and acts like a gate as your jaw releases. And it flows, the softness flows out your shoulders and all the way to your fingertips. And through your neck and down into your chest, past your stomach and your abdomen, and divides and flows down your legs and all the way out your toes. And softening your scalp acts as a trigger during the day to release tension and let the softness flow and make it easier for your body to do all the work that it's doing. Now focus on your breath and shift the focus from your chest to your belly. Pull the air in through both nostrils. Pull it down so that the belly rounds up as the diaphragm pushes gently against the organs, giving them a gentle massage. And as your belly rounds up, fill to the top, and at the top, let the breath go and let it flow out through either your mouth or your nose. The exhale slower and a little longer than the inhale. And check and make sure that you're not trying too hard here. Keep the breath a comfortable size so that you get all the benefits without the extra tension of that trying too hard. Over time, you're better able to lengthen the breath, but let it happen naturally as you practice each day. Calling it the low, slow breath. breathing in so that your belly rounds up low, filling to the top, and then releasing and letting the breath flow out slow. When we practice and keep it a very comfortable size, it's easier to make it our habit during the day. While we practice, we make the breath longer, but during the day we want to continue the pattern of rounding and pulling the air to the bottom lobes where most of the blood circulates, and you get that rich exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. We need to make that our habit. Good. On the next breath, pull the air in, and at the top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then let the breath flow out slow. And at the bottom, 3 puffs to let go of the last bit. And continue the pattern of sniffing at the top and puffing at the bottom, expanding your lung capacity. Laughter. What a thing laughter is. When we hear somebody laughing, it lifts our mood just because we know somebody's happy and we want to know what's funny so we can be there too. And when we laugh, not only do we create the mood elevation, but we do a physiological change. The force of the exhale on the laugh gives a massage to that vagus nerve, which is so essential in our ability to return to neutral after stressful thoughts or stressful happenings in our life. And the sound travels close to the auditory nerve, is the vagus nerve, and just the sound of the laugh stimulates the vagus nerve. I love the ho-ho breath because we're so close to Christmas. So enjoy the benefits of laughter and inhale, and at the top take in 3 sniffs and then exhale out on a ho-ho and see how long you last. And then breathe in and enjoy the sounds of your own laughter, and do it again. Inhale and take 3 sniffs at the top, and then ho-ho out on the exhale. And let it put a smile on your face. Laugh at yourself for laughing like Santa Claus. And continue the breath. Concentrate on your feet for a few minutes and just wiggle them. Wiggle your toes and swish your feet from side to side. Use your big toe and draw some circles, first in one direction and then in another direction. And notice whether or not your breath continues to be the low, slow breath. Move your feet and continue the low, slow breath as you do. And just wake them up, stretching them, curling and then arching. Good. And now curl your toes as tight as you can. And if too much cramping occurs, ease off just a little bit. And then notice your toes, and if they're out to the side, point them straight forward as you hold the curled toe, and continue the low, slow breath as you hold the tension in the feet. Bringing circulation to the feet. They really are out at the edge, and they have such important work to do. So let's encourage all of that circulation. And now release your toes and wiggle them. With your toes pointing forward, now pull them back towards your head and push your heel away from your body and hold there and breathe the low, slow breath. These feet, they have a lot of work to do holding us up, moving us around. They're strong and dependable. And so let's celebrate them and wake them up and get the blood flowing. Now release and let your feet relax. Continue the breath and just wiggle your feet again, circling them a little, first in one direction and then in the other direction, wiggling your toes. They appreciate the attention. They appreciate your appreciation. That's kind of fun to think about. We appreciate them and they appreciate that we appreciate them. It's a good way to live, huh? Appreciate everything and everything appreciates you back. And now continue the low, slow breath. And choose a word for the day that you're going to set as an intention. Maybe it's something you want to be or feel. Maybe it's something you want to do. Maybe it's a word or a short phrase, and just breathe it. Inhale with the intention and exhale with the certainty that you're going to follow through. Extending the exhale a little longer than the inhale, twice as long as if you can. Stay comfortable. And enjoy the effects that you've created with the breath and the intention and the movement. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.